Welcome to On the Mic with Melissa Ebsch. And I'm going to have you introduce yourself.
Oh, wow.
I know.
I'm Mr. Zachary Keenan Aubert.
Welcome to the show, Mr. Zachary. How are you?
Pretty good. But, for today, you can call me Zach or any other day after that
Is
very
that
last.
okay, or would you like me to call you Mr. Aubert?
No, please don't.
No? Okay. But Zach is
Zach
good?
is good.
Good?
Yeah.
All right. Zach. We'll go with Zach.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Today I'm wearing the Downtown Development Authority hat.
Ooh.
So I am the chairman of the Downtown Development Authority for the city of Menominee.
You're so busy. I don't know how. Do you sleep?
I do.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Like 3-4 hours?
More than that, I would say. I mean, you try to get 6, 7.
Yeah, I get about maybe 4.5, 5.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it.
I don't know how I do it either.
I try to do the least amount possible, but
Me too. But
human nature.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But somehow I just keep trucking along still, as we all do. But you've got some awesome things happening, and one of them is Bites by the Bay.
Yeah, and we'll leave a poster on your page at some
Yes,
point. There's
definitely.
some floating around. But Bites by the Bay is a City of Menominee Downtown Development Authority fundraiser.
Yes.
So there's 2 major projects we're working on that are not going to be fundable by the city.
Right.
And we don't want our local tax dollars to fund these projects. The real goal is to privately fund them. If there is any state or even federal assistance for the efforts, we want to be open to that.
Right.
But so far, we've done a couple different attempts at federal grants and state grants, and nothing has turned up.
Okay.
We are working on we have $113,000. We'll talk about the Arch project first.
Sure. Yeah.
And that project started in 2014.
Gosh, I remember that.
Yeah. It takes a long time,
It does.
to get awareness for a project. But to date, the total cost as of March of this year was $235,000 for the project.
Okay.
And we have $113,000 raised.
Wow.
If we get within $100,000 of the target price,
Okay.
then we can activate the state of Michigan. And if we what they call crowdfund, like a GoFundMe type of page, this would be through the state of Michigan's Patronicity website. But if we raise, $50,000, so your donation has to be $1,000 or less, my donation has to be $1,000 or less. So these micro donations, relatively speaking, micro donations, if we can get those up to $50,000, the state will match $50,000. But it has to be on the last $100,000 of the project.
Okay.
So you can't get them involved until you're basically ready to shovel.
Wow.
So we're almost there. And depending, on the Arch project specifically, Tim and Sherry Plutchik have been super gracious. I've met with Tim and Sherry multiple times over the years. They're very interested in helping us out, and there's going to be some in-kind donations from them. So at that $235, that might be the high side price. It just depends on what they are able to do for their in-kind donation, as well as some other vendors. We talked with Boyle Design in Marinette to do the signage, and we have Al Walker with the he just retired from UP Engineers and Architects, but he has donated his time to provide some blueprinting of the structure. So there's a variety of different people involved in the area.
Right. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, we have $113,000 raised, hoping to raise, whatever we can. I don't really have a goal in mind.
Just enough to
get to the state level, and get it in line. And that project, if you haven't seen it already, it's on our Facebook page, which it's on Bay Cities Radio, I believe.
I believe it is too.
If it's not, it will be. And it's also on the Bay Area Betterment page, which is formerly the Menominee Downtown Business Association, but the BABO is the acronym. And see, I don't know if you can see that.
That looks good.
So this is the Arch project in concept. There could be some changes coming to the design and such. It just depends on funding and then inspiration. Once we
I think it's
solidify
awesome.
things.
Yeah, that's going to be great.
So that's one. And that project, again, we're fundraising August 6th for Bites by the Bay, and that's a dinner fundraiser. There'll be a 4-piece band, Erin Krebs. It's like a jazz band.
Oh,
She's a
nice.
vocalist. It's a
Yeah.
great sounding band, actually.
Wonderful.
There's people that are buying tickets to hear her. She's a full-time musician out of the Oshkosh area. She was a professor in music
really?
there.
Oh, nice.
So great musician.
Oh, how wonderful.
Then we have another project that Marion Enstrom, who is the chair of the Bites by the Bay, has been engaged with, and she is interested in putting a water feature
Yes.
in the shape of a compass rose.
That is so cool.
So if you look at this picture, it's kind of like a watercolor picture.
Yeah.
Concept again. And she had an artist do this, and I forget the person's name. It was a friend of hers that did this,
That's
and
so cool.
essentially you can see that it would go on the corner of Doyle Drive and First Street.
You might want to put it dark. Yeah.
Yep, sorry. And it will be across from the Marina Band Shell. So
That's going to be awesome.
a lot of that stuff, it looks like she's got some dirt work that there's a vendor that's going to help her with that. There's some, it's in the shape of a compass rose. There's a water feature that's coming out of the ground, kind of Las Vegas style.
Oh, cool.
And she's got some dirt work paid for. She has some of the piping potentially paid for, like the water management for that.
Yeah.
I don't know if she has the concrete solidified for that yet.
Talk to John LaCourte.
Yeah, there's so many, we got great concrete contractors here. So, we've got Al Patrick and Menominee, and so there's a variety
There's a lot. Yeah, that'll
things going
help
on.
that. Definitely.
So we'll see what she's doing with that. I almost see that project taking off faster.
Yeah.
There's some pretty good energy there.
Good.
The overriding theme is we're trying to put in physical improvements to our downtown, the things that we can control as a DDA, as a Downtown Development Authority, and to make our community as inviting as we can
You're making it
to a variety of different people.
Yeah, an experience and a destination all kind of wrapped up together.
That's
you
right.
know, with what you're adding and what will be added, I see it just being that type of an experience for people.
Yeah. And we know it hopefully it kind of brings you back to what was, I guess, if you want to call it that. And there's things that I'm doing too at Windrose North Outfitters. We recently removed 2 structures that were next to our building that were past their useful life. The roof was caved in on one, and the other one had some major issues internally as well.
Yeah.
So we removed those structures, and we put in, right now it's just a 60-foot by 150-foot open space.
What are you going to do with that?
Well,
Have like green space? Or?
Right now we have a little bit of green space there. Right now I'm trying to save money.
Well,
Basically,
I don't blame you.
that took the wind out of my sails a little bit. But ultimately, just trying to create some green space. I have like our kayaks and our kayak trailers on display there right now. We will have some other, as things come, I'm kind of letting it evolve a little bit, trying to plan somewhat, but showing the space off to potential people that might be interested in helping sell something on there, whatever that could be.
You could even have...
We have U-Haul now, so that's at the back of that lot. And we just talked with the Menominee Area Arts Council.
Oh, yeah.
Monday night. Yeah. And we've got Janessa Shout. She's the chair person of that committee, and Angelina Phelps is over there on that committee, and basically looking at doing like a art mural on the 423 10th Avenue building. Potentially this is all up to them. They're kind of funding it. They've got a couple ideas, and Betsy Yeager and Sandy Cooper on that as well, the committee members. So,
well, if you need any artists, let me know. I have a few at home.
Yeah. Well, they contact Janessa.
Yeah, because they've done murals before.
Okay.
And they're phenomenal artists. So there's 3 of them that are really good.
Well, I'll let Janessa know that because they're in charge of it. I didn't want to have
You
much
got
influence.
too much on your plate.
Right. So they're doing great. The site looks great. Where the Ogden Club's right across the
Yeah.
street, and it looks this time of year
It looks really good.
$1 million gorgeous over there. It's really nice.
Absolutely.
So there's a lot of things happening in downtown as far as the farmers market has really taken off.
Lucy does such a good job with
Yeah,
that, though.
she does an okay job with it.
Yeah, just okay.
Just
Lucy.
okay.
You're all right. Poor Lucy.
No, we're excited. It's nice to see the downtown development members kind of get engaged in projects. So Lucy's doing the farmers market. I'm doing the arch project. Miles is our downtown development coordinator. He's involved in a couple different things, from the Children's Museum to looking at some infrastructure improvements of his own that he can talk about. And then with Marion chairing up the Bites by the Bay. So ultimately, if you have some money and you want to go out to dinner,
We want money.
yeah, we would take it.
Definitely we'll take it.
But it's Wednesday, August 6th. It's $100 per ticket. There's been sponsorships of $1,000 for a table.
Oh, wow.
So
Nice.
we have some nice key sponsors that are coming in. Lots of raffle prizes coming in, and we still have, I think we're about 2 weeks out, so we'll still have more on the way. But as of right now, for raffle I say raffle, I mean silent auction. We don't have a raffle license. Silent auction. Mikotowski Woodworking. They're doing a handcrafted wooden box.
Oh, nice.
And they always do like those really elaborate boxes. So it's a jewelry box, I'm assuming.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Says wooden box on here, but it's definitely going to be wood. I don't know if it'll be a jewelry box or maybe a multi-purpose box.
Hey,
but
any type of box would be cool.
they make great stuff.
Yes.
Menominee Industrial Supply has some steel cordless yard tools that they're going to put into the silent auction.
Wow.
Samuel Pressure Vessel is doing a fire ring, which I really need at my house. The Heritage Hearing Care is doing a Roomba vacuum.
Oh, my goodness.
So that's kind of cool.
Wow.
There's 4 baskets of various things from the farmer's market. That wasn't specified out on my list of things here.
Probably like whatever's in season, I would think.
I would think. Or maybe out of season.
Oh, who
I don't know.
knows? Maybe it's a gift certificate in the basket.
It could be.
And you bring the basket to go get your food
The only way you're going to know
is by going.
by going. By the Bay Gallery, so that's Miles and his mom. They are on First Street by the Bay Gallery, and they're doing a Ernie Plager lighthouse print. So they have one of Ernie's last prints, and I believe it's an original,
Wow.
but I'm not 100% sure. So Miles is going to send me some information on that.
Wow.
But it does need to be framed yet, and I'm not sure if he's framing it up or what his thought is on
what
that.
the deal is. Okay.
There's some other things coming in. So Budget Dollar Cash Liquidators, they bought tickets because they want to hear the jazz concert.
Oh, good.
M&M Area Community Foundation is always a supporter. Sherwin-Williams, Holiday Inn Express, Harbor's Retirement Community, Downtown Sandwich and Ice Cream Shop, 35th and Coffee, Pitt Brothers, Walmart, Northwoods Whitetails, Thai Cuisine, and the Whistle Stop at Pullman House. Thank you to all those folks that are contributing.
Those are great.
Windrose North will have some silent auction items. I have to go through and look. I know I'm going to do some binoculars for sure. But we'll have a couple of really nice. I'm probably going to go all in on this deal. So
You can give me a Yeti cooler.
I'm not going to give you a Yeti cooler.
Well, you could just because I'm so awesome.
No.
Darn it. I tried.
But lots to do. We have couple different, and I know I spoke about this, but the Civil Air Patrol, so Katie LeMay and her husband JJ are activating their son and his team and JJ's the head guy at the Civil Air Patrol to get them over to help probably bus tables and stuff like that. The Rotary of Marinette Menominee, so Al Walker and team. We've got Vince Barron and a bunch of guys over there and girls. So Mark Conrad's a really great guy to have because he knows food. So
what about you could get like the Yak Club and through the foundation.
Yep.
And then maybe the Wave through the chamber.
I'll have to ask on
Yeah,
that.
they have a thing today from 11 to 1 at the chamber. It's a celebration for 20 years of them being, Marinette Menominee.
Oh,
So they're
okay.
having a little food and whatever at the chamber.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if you wanted to go,
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll have to take a
just
look.
take a ride over.
Yeah.
And just,
It's there's so many things going on. I know that there's big asks of all these, and they're important asks. A lot of volunteer stuff going on in the area. They all have their place. This is just the Downtowns Association's way of saying, I guess the biggest thing for us is we want to make permanent physical improvements to give us, from a business standpoint, a higher return on investment for property owners in that district.
Definitely.
But then when it sounds like it's a whole money game, but it really is, because it has to be, because we want to be able to support all of the charities that we do support throughout the year. This is our way of helping make sure that continues.
Exactly. And the vibrant downtown area.
Yeah, gives back. Yeah,
exactly.
Yep. A vibrant downtown area is always nice to be in and be a part of.
Yeah.
It's a community center.
Really is.
The state of Michigan, that's why this $50,000 is available to us on it's not a special thing. They always have it going on.
Yeah.
Because if there's any downtown in the state of Michigan that wants to improve their position, there it is. Because they do realize at the state level that downtowns are kind of seen to many, maybe not all, as cultural starting points for a lot of communities.
Oh, yeah.
So we're trying to live up to that and make sure that we have something in place for the future.
Definitely.
But I think, doing the math, half of 1% increase in that traffic, if they spend $20 per car per day in just a 90-day period, it's a $200,000 economic impact to the downtown.
Wow.
So I think it's important to at least see if that will actually come true.
Yeah.
If that's the case, we're looking at
it.
a year and some change for a return on investment. Why not?
Exactly. I was just going to say that. Why not do it? I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen?
Right.
I mean, you're already, people are going that way instead of that way. So
yeah, exactly. Let's get the traffic going straight. We did just get a donation. If you haven't seen it, as kind of a temporary solution, our billboard was updated at 10th and 10th. It was paid. It was over a $5,000 check that was written out to get this done, and it is so worth it. We're so thankful for it was a anonymous donation, but the billboard turned out beautiful. It's a nice antique green with some nice off-white lettering. It says downtown Menominee straight ahead, or waterfront downtown Menominee straight
I'll
ahead.
have to check that out when I'm over that way.
So it does look really nice, and you can't help but notice it.
Yeah.
Because I drive past it every day, and I've still noticed it every day that I've been there so far.
You're not going eye blind by it,
That's right.
like tuning out your ears after hearing something for so long,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Regan at the Salvation Army in Marinette, she noticed it right away. So I'm like, she asked me, hey, I noticed there's a new sign, and this was actually before I knew that the sign was up.
Really?
And so I'm like, people are seeing it right away.
That's good. Let's hope the travelers see that.
That's the magic.
I'm sure they are.
Yep.
So, well, I think we've covered a lot of ground today.
I just started. It's only not even 9 o'clock.
Well, I'll leave and you can keep going. I'm just kidding.
Well, thanks for having me.
Well, yeah, I always enjoy having you come in and talk the talk and, whatever else.
Yeah, I didn't know well, I won't say this on the air.
We'll talk about that afterwards. All right, I'm gonna let these people go.
Okay.
And we'll talk about that once I click the buttons.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you again tomorrow. Have a great day. Okay, shut this off.